I want to be a pussycat boy because I feel
You wanna be a pussy?
doesn't it mean...
Me name Rashid K, the original article done. No pussycat boy done. Don't know. You see me? Masterclass, episode 7. Let's go.
What did you... Pussy what?
Pussycat boy them.
What does that mean?
Bomberclad boy them.
What does that mean?
A chichi man them.
What?
A party man.
Are you swearing at me right now, Rashid?
Nah.
What are you saying? Pussycat boy means you like pussy.
Nah, never that.
What does it mean?
Blood clot.
Blood clot means you're an idiot.
A chichi man.
Chichi man.
A party man.
What does that mean, dog?
Party boy.
Fucking hell, Rashid. Welcome to it, masterclass. You know what it is. We got the bomberclad boy, pussyclad boy.
Me no original rude boy. Me a no bomberclad.
No pussyclad.
No pussyclad.
Shit.
Original rude boy.
Really?
You see me?
Word. I want to be a pussyclad boy because I feel
You wanna be a pussy?
doesn't it mean...
Lord God of me salvation.
Doesn't it mean I get lots of pussy?
Lord God of me salvation.
Don't I get
one fi be a pussyclad boy.
Doesn't it mean I get a lot of pussy? Because I get a lot of pussy. I get a lot of pussy. So, pussyclad boy.
You.
Because I get pussy.
Sissy boy.
Nah. That's different.
That's a pussy boy.
That's different.
A pussyclad boy.
That's different.
A sissy boy.
Nah.
You don't know, say.
Fuck that shit.
Let's get back to business, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm all good.
It's been a week. It's been another week.
It's been a long
man.
week.
Shout out to everybody that subscribed, liked, and checked out the last episode. Do that again. This is what we do every single week. We're out here talking hip-hop. It's the Masterclass podcast,
The
man.
realest hip-hop podcast in the game.
Have you had anything crazy on your mind lately?
I always have a lot of crazy stuff
Yeah.
on my mind.
What's made you mad this past week? Like, what have you...
I'm
Hip-hop-wise, you happy?
I'm happy. I'm not mad. I just want things to move faster, man. Hip-hop
Word.
niggas is slow.
State of the culture right now, what are we looking like? Are we... we're still fighting with the Yanos. We're still fighting with the gospel. We're still fighting to get on the charts.
You don't have
hey,
to...
so I tweeted some shit a couple of weeks ago about how we're not living on the charts, right? And then Mr. X hit me up on some, but he's on the charts. And I was like, I get that he's on the charts and Musiholic is on the charts with Kaulupege.
Yeah.
But is it enough for us to have 2 artists on the charts now?
It's not enough to have 3 niggas on the top 100.
It's not enough, my nigga.
It's not enough.
It's actually weak, dog.
It's weak. You know, we don't have a reason to fight with Amapiano if we can't compete with Amapiano.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a competition thing.
First thing we need to compete. No, with the charts.
Yeah.
We need to see hip-hop, Amapiano. So we don't have a reason to fight if we're not even
If
on
we're
the
all
charts.
on the charts, bro.
Yes.
If we're all on the charts, then we're all good, right?
Yeah, we're
But
all
at the
good.
moment, we've got 2-3 songs on the charts. Like Mr. X, because when I wanted to reply to his tweet, I thought about, he's not capping because he is on the charts. And he is a hip-hop DJ. He does have a song, Understand the World.
We're not saying
that is
there's
living on the
none.
charts.
We're not saying there's none. But 3 out of 100
It's
is not
nothing.
enough.
It's nothing. It's almost 0% of 100%.
Yes.
We need a bit more, dog. Like, we need to top the charts again, dog. Right?
You know what I mean?
What kind of music do you think is going to get us on the charts now? Do we turn up? You know, it's locked down. We're still in level 3 or whatever the fuck we're in right now. But what do we need to top? Do we need to make some turn-up music? Do we need to make some soulful music? Some relatable music? What's going to get us back on? Is Ukozi going to play our shit again? You know, is Metro going to play our shit again? What do we need, G?
Let's make music that people can relate to, that people can vibe to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let people vibe to hip hop the same way they're vibing to Amapiano. You know, people need to see themselves in the music. They need to relate to the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, the last time we had that, it was Imaleningi. We need more of those songs.
Really?
Yes.
But I like, as a nigga that's a club nigga, I go to the clubs all the time.
Yeah.
I like to party. Imalining is not a club song. I as a club goer, don't have a song that I can turn up to right now. I think the last one was probably Mdase.
Yeah.
You know, they could play in the club. And when I talk clubs, I'm talking, you know, after hour shit, not lockdown. I'm talking.
But what I'm saying is, on Radio Monitor, Imalening is still higher than Mdase. You know, club music is a niche market. We need a crossover, overall type of shit that people are listening to, that people are vibing to.
Yeah. Would you not say, when we spoke about this before, but would you not say, you know, like the Alakines of this world, rappers jumping onto piano would be them trying to get to what you're saying, to get to the point where they're relating to everyone, where it's relatable music, it's piano beats, but the niggas are still rapping.
Yeah, if you're gonna jump to the other genre, you need to make an impact. That Kanda Shisa is not even top 10 on a piano shandis.
Now, I said this before, man. That kind of, I love Reason, man. Reason's my boy, is my nigga. I think he's probably top 2 dopest rappers in the country.
Yes.
But that kind of is just, it's trash, that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's, like, niggas rapping on our piano beats.
You see Casper with that Sia Tandana, it's still number 1. It's topping the charts. If you're gonna cross over for a reason.
But it's number 1. That's maybe why he crossed over. I think that song is shit. Whenever it comes on, I skip. I skip. Right?
Cross over for a reason. No Sizwe.
Stop that. I told you not a rapper on this podcast.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like, okay, Casper did what he had to do for him to be relatable.
And it's working for him.
For him to be relatable, you know?
Is it working for reason?
With this song, like, people are liking it, dog. I'm seeing, whenever I see posts, I just think as a music head, I don't know about that joint.
Yeah, seeing it on the timeline, is it the same as seeing it on Radio Monitor?
Is it on Radio Monitor, first of all?
No.
Kanda Shisa?
I haven't seen it. If it's there, maybe it's number 67.
Which says a lot, because that means, does it mean real rappers, hardcore rappers like a Reason, jumping onto piano is not working? Because Kanda Shisa dropped, you and I are saying it's shit, but we're not in the piano space, so we don't know.
Yeah. But it's not even popping on the piano side.
I don't know that. I'm not on the piano side.
I know, because there's a Radio Monitor, there's all these things that show us who's popping on the other side.
Yeah. So even if we have hip-hop artists on our piano songs on the charts, it doesn't count as a hip-hop artist on the chart.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
When does it count? So Kaulupeg is a relatable song. Shout out to Musi Halik.
Yes. That's a hip-hop song.
It's a hip-hop track?
Yes, it's a hip-hop track.
Okay. Actually, the thing is, my thing with that is it's got that feel, man. It's got that African, it's not typical hip-hop. They're not trapping. They're not dropping
But they don't have to trap. They don't have to trap. Trap is not African. They don't have to do whatever American shit, you know, but that's African hip-hop. It's African and it's still hip-hop. Kaulupege is 100% hip-hop.
And you feel that's the most relatable type of music homies should be dropping right now? Because I saw you tweet during the week. You said some shit about, someone tweeted about we need Banban to come back, and you were like, no, we need this, because they need to be relatable.
Yes. That's what we need, bruh. That's what we need. Pretty Ugly tweeted, we need Zuchi Coke Dope, Tellerman.
Singers, maybe.
Yeah, like
vocalists.
All those R&B vocalists. We need those guys to help us with hip-hop choruses and hooks. I was like, no. We need Musicaholic. We need Java. We need Ntabayase Dubai. We need Just Peggy on hip-hop hooks for us to be relatable.
Okay.
You know, I don't need someone to come here and give me a Drake hook.
Okay.
You know, but I need that Java hook that my mother can relate to.
Yeah.
I need that Intabayase Dubai hook that my mother can relate to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need that Just Baggy hook.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't need shit that when my mother listens to, he's not sure whether this is Young Thug or this is Drake or whatever. I need something that will hit home and
For
be
you.
relatable.
For you.
For us. For South Africans.
Yeah, yeah. And I get that, you know, and I'm putting myself in that bracket. Yeah. That I can understand there's relatable music. But there's also heads like myself who are like, I also still need that Deleuze hook. You know what I mean? I still need that lifestyle Gemini hook. I still need that Bongani Fasi type feel. I need that American influence in my turning up at a party that doesn't relate to a Java type hook, that doesn't relate to a Vernac type hook. I still need that American feel in my SA hip hop music.
We need everything because there's always a niche market. Even when I'm a punchline rapper, I serve punchlines. I have a niche market. I cannot accommodate everyone, but I still have a niche market. But in terms of crossover, you need that imaleningi to hit everyone across the board.
I get you.
You need that crossover hit.
What you're generally saying right now is you need that TikTok song. You need a song that's gonna pop on TikTok.
Precisely. Precisely.
I feel the TikTok movement, even in Malining, got its biggest blow up of the TikTok movement, of the Duduzane thing, right?
Of course.
But it kind of decreases the quality of the music when I'm making music just so that I can trend.
No, it wasn't meant for TikTok. The reason it blew up,
TikTok picked it up.
Yeah, it picked it up, and people relate to it.
Okay, I get that, and that's what we need.
That's what we need.
That's why we're not on the charts.
We need to talk to the people, man.
We're not on the charts.
We need to talk to the people.
Right? Are we on the charts?
We're not on the charts.
We're not on the charts.
We're not on the charts.
We're not on the fucking charts, yo. And that ain't cool, man. We need to get back up there. I can't believe that there's...
And if Big Zulu and Gaulu Bege are on the charts, it tells you what people are gravitating towards too.
I get that. But it doesn't mean everybody needs to shift into that, right?
No.
No, but you need to find your place on the charts.
Yes. That's why I'm saying there's like a niche market for this and that, and then there's that crossover.
Which a lot of artists aren't getting.
Yeah, that accommodates everyone. You know, a Kaulu Bege is not a niche song. Imalening is not a niche song, but it's a crossover song. We need more of those songs.
Okay, all right. That's it, man. I just want us to be back on the charts. That's why I brought it up.
I want hip hop to be back on the charts too.
Shout out to Mr. X, man. Asambe is a really hot song. Please go out and buy it if you don't have it. Go bump it, stream it if you haven't listened to it yet. Really dope song. That tweet was no hate to the guys that are on the charts. It was just a call out to the people that are not on the charts.
Yeah.
And Casper being excluded because he's doing a different thing.
Mr. X, I see you, man.
We all see you, dog. We love Skanda World. We see y'all, man. Shout out to Temba as well, man. Temba is a Skanda World behind the scenes boss.
Yeah.
I think he's doing such a great job for an independent label like that. So for them to be on the charts right now when we're struggling, it's a kudos to you, but we need more of that shit. And I said that shit to Mr. X. I said, Donna, you're on the charts, but what more? And then his reply was, more to come. So, you know, he wasn't mad at me, but he was just saying, don't forget that there are some people on the charts.
I booked Mr. X on Back to the City before he had a hit song.
For real?
Yeah.
But you booked you booked Youngster before people knew who Youngster was.
Of course.
So, I'm not surprised by that, man.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a lot more of that type of shit, too.
More of that kind.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Masterclass in session.
You know what time it is.
Word up, man. Let's get into the first period. Ghostwriting. Let's talk about that. Ghostwriting in hip hop in general. In general. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your take?
My take on ghostwriting is two-dimensional.
Okay.
Firstly, in the hip-hop underground, like cultural movement, ghostwriting is a no-no.
I'm so happy you said that.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're going to start.
Yeah. You know why? Because down there in the basement, in the cultural movement, cannot write for someone else. Because there's freestyles, there's barrels, you cannot barrel using someone else's rhymes. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
But on the mainstream, it's fine.
I hate that there's a bad dog.
Yes. No, on the mainstream, it's
And
fine.
I hate that you're saying that as well.
On the mainstream.
Why is it fine, B?
Because it's business. It's business. As much as we have accepted gay rappers, we have accepted a whole other bullshit. We have accepted ghostwriting as well as the business. You know what I'm saying? We have artists, because in business you have artists, you have songwriters, you have this and that and the third. You know, you have people to write for other people. For business, it's understandable, it's fine, but not in the culture, not in the underground movement. You know what I'm saying? Where we know what's what. You understand what I'm saying?
My boy.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, and you're 100% right.
Yeah.
And the only disagreements I have with you is that you've accepted this, Rashid. You've accepted this. You as the head of
No, not
Back to
me.
the City.
The culture.
It's a hip-hop.
The mainstream.
No,
the
bruh.
mainstream have
Nah.
accepted ghostwriting.
Who?
The mainstream. The mainstream.
I'm mainstream.
Okay. Look, man. This is not a new thing.
It's not.
It's not a new
not.
thing.
But it doesn't mean it's okay.
It doesn't mean that, of course. I'm saying Dr. Dre have never written a rhyme in his life.
Yeah.
He's always had.
Oh, we don't know that for fact.
No, I know that for a
No,
fact.
you can't say that shit.
Listen to me. With NWA, Ice Cube was writing Dr. Dre's rhymes.
Yes.
When Dr. Dre went solo with the Chronic album, the DOC and Snoop Dogg were writing Dr. Dre's rhymes.
A lot of people wrote for Chronic, dog.
Yes. 2001, it was Hitman, Eminem, DOC writing for Dr. Dre. It's always been there for business, but not for the underground, not for the culture. You know, you can't go barrel using someone else's rhymes. You know,
Of course.
for business,
That's where the term
for
biting
Dr.
comes
Dre,
from.
for Dr. Dre, it makes sense. It makes sense for him because
He's a producer.
he's a producer. That's business. You know, as long as he makes money.
Yeah. I think, and this is, for me, this is not a topic that pertains mainly to South African hip hop.
Yeah.
But it pertains to hip hop as a culture as a whole.
At large.
I think it is absolute BS that people are gonna write on the Chronic and then Dre's gonna take all the credit for that shit and sound nice on California Love and all these songs where it's acting, dog. As soon as Dr. Dre decides to rap somebody else's lyrics, he's acting. It's no longer, that's not real for me. That's some fugazi.
OG, listen to me. If you can write, but you can rap, what do you do with those writings?
Fuck it, I drop my shit. If it's whack, it's whack.
No, give it to someone else who
for
can
what?
rap.
For what?
Who can rap?
For what?
Who can-
Nah.
Dude, I was checking Rihanna's album. She didn't even write one song. But she's a musician. She's a superstar.
Which is crap. It's crap. I don't like the fact that Rihanna's such a big ass star of other people. My man, half of Rihanna's songs that are really dope are written by people we will never even know.
Yeah.
Which is crap because those are the artists, those are the people behind the brain. She is acting this shit out, which is something, maybe that's her art.
Rihanna
That's her art.
can translate someone else's writing,
Yes.
but they can't do that for themselves.
That's her art.
yeah.
She's good at acting.
Yes.
She's not a musician.
Yeah, listen, bruh. There's a, for an example, Safari, Nicki Minaj's ex,
Yeah.
used to write for Nicki Minaj, right? And Nicki Minaj had hits. And then when they broke up, he tried to write for himself, but it didn't pop.
Yes.
He's not a rapper, he's a writer. If you're a writer, you need to stick to writing. You know, Safari is whack as a rapper, but he's dope as a writer.
I hear you, and you're not wrong at that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're better at writing, I've said this to a lot of artists actually who have sent me music, and I can hear that lyrically, this shit is dope.
Dope, yeah.
Give it to AKA, he fucks
And
this shit
it'll
up.
be a hit.
It's a hit, but
Yes.
you sounding on this shit,
That's what I'm saying.
is not as.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Where I come in here as a purist is that if you're writing this shit, surely you can develop the skill to deliver this shit. You know? If you're writing stuff, if Quentin Harris,
What if you can't? What if you can't?
my man, if Quentin Harris,
What if you can write but you can't deliver?
work on your skill then, right? Work on, because as a writer, at the end of the day, I don't write music because I want someone else to rap it. I write it because I want to rap it. These are my feelings being portrayed by Drake. That's some BS. Like, Drake doesn't really feel any of that shit. This is Quentin Harris's work. You know what I mean? This is what I feel.
Bruh, listen,
Rap it out.
listen to me. Quincy Jones wrote for Michael Jackson, but he can't sing like Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me that he was supposed to sing that?
I just feel like he could have worked at it.
Babyface wrote for
They could have worked at
Boys
it.
to Men. Babyface wrote for Boys to Men, but he can't sing like Boys to Men. Are you telling
worked
me
at it.
that
Could've
he
worked
was
at it.
supposed to sing like Boys to Men?
No, but he was supposed to find whatever
That's when we have a space for songwriters and singers.
I get that.
That's a different thing.
I get that there should be songwriters, 100%. I'm not
Yes.
saying that songwriters, I'm more angry at the songwriters than I am at the artist here.
Why?
Because the songwriters are the talent. That's where the fucking thing comes from. You know what I mean? Like, the guy who writes the lyrics, maybe he can't portray them as good as whoever it is. But if I'm really good at this thing, Rashid, I'm not. If I'm really good at Blxckie, I'm not gonna let somebody else play Blxckie for me.
Listen to me. Jay-Z wrote Still Dre for Dr. Dre and Snoop.
Yeah, facts.
Still,
Facts.
I represent
Facts.
whatever and whatever. Still, when you listen to the lyrics, those are gangster lyrics. Those lyrics have nothing to do with Jay-Z. He wrote them specifically for
Dre.
Dre and
For Dre.
Snoop.
For Dre.
And they fit in perfectly
For Dre.
for Dre and Snoop.
Yes.
You can't expect Jay-Z to be gangster, to be rapping about lows, and he wrote that specifically for these niggas, and these niggas must rap that shit. I don't wanna hear Jay-Z rapping about Still Dre, rapping about gangsters and low riders, because he's from New York. They don't do that shit. He wrote that shit specifically for the West Coast niggas, Snoop and Dre. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect a songwriter to perform his songwriting.
Okay. I get that, 100%.
Yeah.
I just feel like the songwriter shouldn't be writing songs for anyone from the jump, right? But let's bring it back home. And shout out to my boy Reezus. I love you, dog. You know this, right? But I have to bring you up because you're so influential in the hip hop space right now. Like,
Yeah.
not even and just in the writing space.
Yes.
You he's the guy. Everyone is running to Reason and Lady Do for bars mainly, and Boris and
Yeah.
But I feel like if Reezus could have taken those bars, right? Even the shit that he's written for Poety, because apparently he's written everything for her.
Yes.
if Reezus could have taken those bars, obviously not in the feminine term that Boity puts them out in. You know, he's not gonna say I'm a bad bitch, but he can put it out for himself the same way he's putting it out for Boity.
Do you think it was gonna be that big?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I genuinely think.
I really don't think so.
If he wrote some relevant shit for it,
I don't think so.
I would bump it, dog.
I don't think so. Yeah, you'd bump it, but it wouldn't be as big as Boity's.
Because it's Boity.
Okay. Another thing, let me tell you a difference between a songwriter and a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
A ghostwriter is someone who writes your lyrics and remains hidden. A songwriter is someone who's credited to say, okay, this is the reason they wrote for Boity. But if reason is not credited, then that makes him a ghostwriter. That's the difference.
So as soon as you're not credited, you become a ghostwriter.
As soon as you're not credited, you become a ghostwriter.
And then,
you know Jay Dilla, the producer.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Jay Dilla, man.
Jay Dilla.
Fucking R.I.P.
You know Jay Dilla, when he was in high school, he used to produce for a lot of artists for cash.
Yeah, which is what most producers should.
Yeah. No. He was not being credited. He did that Janet Jackson song. That na 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 na. That was Jay Dilla. But he was not credited. He was like, take the song, give me cash, and I'm out.
Which is fair.
Yeah, that's a ghost writer.
Okay.
You know, he recorded a lot he was still in high school. He produced a lot of artists back in the 90s when he was still in high school for cash. He was like, I don't care what you do with this song, give me this much and do whatever you like with that beat.
Okay. And you sort of rounded it off to the point of do what you're good at, right?
Yes.
I am still saying the fact that I'm good at writing the music should essentially make me good at making the music. I just feel like that's just how it should be. I might be wrong, but okay. I feel like if I can write this shit, I can drop this shit.
Just because you're a good writer doesn't mean you're a good artist. You can be a good writer and give your material to a good artist.
Okay. And not take like you're saying, Jay Dilla took maybe the production.
Yeah, he was like, yo, this is what I have. I know you sound good on this.
Yeah.
Do this and run away with it.
That's great. Let's talk about some of the good writers in SA hip hop. Like, who would you say is a good writer? Whether they're dropping their music or they're writing for somebody else.
JR is one of the best. Is one of the best songwriters.
For real?
JR, yes.
What do you write, man? Make the circle bigger. JR is my nigga.
Fuck that shit. He did All Eyes on Me for AKA.
Word.
He did a lot of songwriting.
I know that. I'm just clowning on the point.
Yes.
He works though.
Yeah.
He works. He's written a lot of music for Afrikaans actors.
Afrikaans musicians as well. JR is one of our best songwriters.
Shit, who else? Obviously Alakain.
Alakain, yes. No, Reason, not Alakain, Reason. He's Alakain as an artist, not as a writer.
Shout out to Reason. So Reason, top 2.
You know?
Who else is writing for cats?
It's Java. Java wrote for, what's the lady? Amanda Black.
Thank you guys, Sabonga.
Yeah. Java is a dope songwriter as well.
And Amanda's music is really nice.
Yes. Java is a dope songwriter for other artists as well.
Shout out to Java. He's always that guy. Like when I see Java in the club or at like a single launch or an album launch, he's always the guy where he's backpacked just sitting in the back of the situation.
Yeah, I'm proud of Java, man, because I used to hang out with him before the fame. He used to come to my flat and we used to chill with Big Zulu and before all this bullshit.
Yeah, before the soccer matches.
Before the soccer matches and the hit songs and the labels. He's a genuine being, man.
Good songwriter too.
Dope
Who else?
songwriter.
Let's talk about the females in the songwriting space. Who's there? I think Rouge has written for a couple of cats. She's written for Cosmo, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know who else writes as a chick, man. Who writes, though?
I don't know.
That's terrible shit. We shouldn't be out here talking about ghostwriters. We don't even know which female or woman writes for artists.
They need to let us know who they're writing for. You know,
True.
Because it's not an embarrassment. If someone is writing a song for me, I shouldn't be ashamed.
Big shout out to Moonchild. Moonchild has wrote for Beyonce, which is, a big deal.
Amazing shit. I know that shit too. You know,
she probably couldn't have, which rounds off the conversation, that she probably couldn't have made. I forgot the song, but she couldn't have made that song for herself. But she doesn't mind giving it to a Beyonce.
Yeah.
So ghostwriting in that sense is valid if you're getting your bag, I think.
There's no shame in ghostwriting or in songwriting. Write for whoever and get your bag, man.
But as a real nigga?
Let's
go back to being real.
As a real nigga, you cannot come to a barrel a nigga using someone else's rhymes. When it comes to the culture, there's limits to this shit. Because you need to represent yourself and your experiences, and nobody else knows that shit better than you.
True, that's 100%. And that's why you need to deliver it yourself. Like
you need to deliver your shit the best way you know how.
I think Zuchi Coke dope as well. I need to put him in the dope writers category. I think he's given a lot of cats hooks. Flame as well. Flame also in the cut in terms of writing for cats.
Yeah.
I know he does a lot. I know for Costa Titch, he's got both Phantom Steez and the other cats around him that help him write in vernac, and that's another conversation, because now you got a white boy who's rapping in vernac, and it's only because he's got ghostwriters. And we're still saying he's dope, but I, as OG, don't think that he's really that dope, because I think Phantom Steez is a better artist than
I'm still waiting for a white rapper to come out and represent white kids.
Ooh, that ain't gonna happen, dog. That's not gonna happen.
Because white rappers we have now, how many do we have?
One. What
Chad
do you mean?
the Don.
Oh shit.
Chad the Don.
Shout out to Chad, man. You know I fucks with your shit, dog.
Yeah. It's Chad the Don and
Costa.
And Costa Titch. And both of them are trying hard to be relevant to the black market by throwing vernac lines every now and then. But I want a kid like Eminem to come and represent the white kids and the white lifestyles without trying to sucking up to black kids.
Oh man, I actually know some kid. I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him onto the next free period.
Yeah.
For episode 8.
Yeah.
But he's a white boy who I feel doesn't really give a shit about what's happening. He's just rapping his white boy shit.
That's what I need, bro. That's what I need. That's what Eminem did.
Yeah.
That's what Eminem did. He came out to represent the trailer park lifestyle, like the white trash type of situation, without trying to sucking up to the black people.
Which it kind of did, though. Eminem did kind of suck up to us, though. A little bit. Like, as much as he told his story, he sucked up to us by just adopting our culture, I think.
No, he used hip-hop, but he didn't use black stories.
He used his story.
All his stories were...
We need a white dude who's gonna come. I know a kid, bro. I know a kid. I'm gonna bring that kid. We're gonna put him on the Hip Hop Sundays.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Every Sunday we hear Afro Brew.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna give Afro Brew a shout out, man. We love y'all.
That's what's up, man.
So I'm gonna bring you some white boy who I think that he's not cultural appropriating, because he's not rapping in vernac.
Yeah.
But he's actually rapping about some white problems.
We're still gonna talk about cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
On one of the episodes.
It ties in very well to ghostwriting, I think. Because even as much as Alakine is writing for Poeti, can he appropriate as a woman? Can he appropriately bring out Boiti's message because he's not a woman at the end of the day.
That's
him
for
writing, I buy Birkin. Reason don't buy no fucking Birkin.
That's for another episode, nigga.
But it's ghostwriting, and it ties back because it's my conversation of that. I think we need to cancel the whole.
Yeah,
I don't like the culture of ghostwriting. I don't like ghostwriting.
If I'm ghostwriting for you, I need to put myself in your shoes and write as if I'm you.
Exactly. So like, how can any man relate to anything that women go through? It's impossible.
We'll never know.
So then ghostwriting. That's why ghostwriting for me is cocked. Like, don't write your own shit. Write your own shit. That's what I feel. Write what you like.
What do you think about ghostwriting? What do you think about ghostwriting? Comment section. Let us know.
Let us know,
what's
man.
next.
Free period time. There's probably another episode happening with ghostwriting.
Yeah. The review.
We're going with Bandile today. We're not doing the review yet. What you mean?
Where we at?
Free periods.
Oh, yo, I'm so ahead of my time.
The balance. School is in session, man. We're about to have my favorite session of the podcast.
Free period.
Yeah, putting people on, getting people to know who's really dope. And I know we're featuring a homie that you're gonna put me on to.
Yeah.
Goes by the name of Bandile, aka DJ Sash.
Bandile, aka J6.
J6.
J6 is featured on DJ Sash's song.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's where the mix comes in.
Yeah.
I thought it was the same dude.
No. There's DJ Sash, but the whole song is done by J6, Bandile.
J6. I've never heard of J6 though.
You never heard of J6?
Nah, who that?
Have you heard of Bandile?
Nah, bro. Unless talking about the Major League dude.
No. J6 is one of the upcoming rappers. He's been doing his thing on the underground. I remember the other time I brought him on Metro FM to rap live on air, and he killed it. And now he has a song with DJ Sash.
Okay.
And the song looks like this.
Play me that shit. Let me hear what it sounds like. Let me hear what he got.
Yeah. I mean, these niggas be bitches too. The flow's too much, it's sickening. Right prophecies just scribbling. T-shirt off when I jump on stage. People looking at me like the boy's just crazy. Got a couple singles just mingling. Couple bad hoes I'm dribbling. They love my smile but can't tell it's fake. And they got niggas but I can't be erased. Young boys see me start shivering. All that talk just bickering. Behind my back say they counting my days, but to my face keep giving me praise. Bitch ass niggas. Ain't none but bitch ass niggas. Snakes in the grass just praying for my spot. See my bitch and they wish she was not. See my clique and they pray that we flop. Smell my shit, you can tell that it's hot. I ain't dropped yet, but the shit bout pop. Could be in the coupe and the shit drop top. If that went over your head.
Shout out to Sash. I secretly peeped the video before we played it.
Yeah.
I like the dude, bro. It's different.
Yeah.
Also some raps.
I like J6 more. Cause he's delivering with the rhymes.
That's
there.
what I'm saying. This song is just J6 and Sash.
DJ Sash,
by
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
And Jay's doing the
rapping.
the raps and the hook.
Yeah.
It's his song, dog.
It's his song.
It's his song.
Yeah.
He owned it. Y'all heard that. He
We're
owned that.
profiling J6.
Yeah, man. Where's J6 from?
J6 is from the West Rand, man.
Shout out
the west
to the
side
West.
of Joburg.
Yeah. Shout out to the West Side, man. And we barely ever talk about the West here in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Like, it's always East, South, North.
Yeah.
The East is always left behind. The West is always left behind, dog.
But shout out to J6 for representing the West Rand.
Yeah.
You know, and he represented beautifully. And
Really nice, man. It's a put on for me. I don't know the boy. What do you see at the trajectory of his movement? Like, is he gonna blow up? Is he gonna flop?
He is gonna blow up, man. I've been following J6 for like 2 years now since I put him on Metro FM.
Yeah.
He's been making some moves, man.
That's crazy.
He's a dope MC.
Shout out to J6. I wanted to ask you this based on the conversation of you putting on a lot of people. Who would you say is the most successful person you've put on?
Two most successful people I've put on will be Big Zulu and Gigi Lamaine. Yeah, those are the two people I've put on. And there's a lot of people I've put on, but these two are the most successful.
Shit. Wouldn't you say, like, I'd say Back to the City and SA Hip Hop Awards sort of helped youngster CBT get his shit going? So would you say that's a dope put on as well?
I did, bruh. Back to the City put on AKA.
Facts?
Put on AKA before he dropped his first album. He was on Back to the City, performing to 15,000 people.
Nah, it was earlier.
I'm saying
he performed during the day back then, bro.
But
I was there.
Yeah, but it was 15,000 people.
15,000 later. But when AKA performed, when he was doing Alter Ego, Victory Lap, blah, blah. That shit was during the day, bro.
Nigga, if you check AKA's first music video, the footage was taken from Back to the City. He came to ask for a footage, and he made that video with Kuli Chana.
Yeah.
Is it Bang? The song is called Bang. That footage is from Back to the City. That's how we put AKA on. You know, the first time Casper performed before 20,000 people before the Dome was at Back to the City.
Yeah, I know that. That's
you know what I'm saying?
For a lot of artists, bro.
Yeah, we've put a lot of motherfuckers on.
A lot of artists.
But
like, even Zulu as Big Zulu on his own. That nigga was performing in the morning, basically. For years, dog.
He entered the competition before he performed on the lineup. He performed on the competition in 2013, 10K challenge. Yeah, and Big Zulu won that. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't want to come out and say my first biggest platform was Back to the City.
But don't be mad at them for that too.
I'm not mad, but I'm saying
rappers is rappers.
But I'm saying we gave AKA his biggest platform. We gave Casper his biggest platform. We gave Big Zulu his biggest platform. You know what I'm saying? Nasty C performed there. Just the way he go. He performed before he blew up. He performed it Back to the City, man. All these motherfuckers, but they won't go out there and say shout out to Back to the City for giving me the platform. Because they think they're bigger than Back to the City.
But that's also not what you want as Back to the City. You don't want these cats coming up. Like, you don't need that. Like, the reason they're big is because of Back to the City. So for them to come let me finish, dog.
Yeah,
for them to come back and to say Back to the City puts me on, that should be nothing on you. Because you, as Back to the City, should be finding newer kids to put on the whole time.
It's nothing.
So we put on
a new cat every year,
exactly.
Nigga.
So why are you mad that Nasty?
I'm not mad. I'm saying we know where they came from.
We all know this
Even
shit.
though they don't mention that shit.
They don't need to.
We know where they came from.
Back to the City and SA Hip Hop Awards should be happy at the fact that they exist. Artists acknowledging them is a bonus. Their objective and our objective, as well as the Masterclass podcast, is to put people on. Whether they come back and they say Rashid and OG put me on, doesn't matter, boy. It doesn't. That has nothing to do with us.
We acknowledge the artist. We don't give a fuck if they acknowledge us or not.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And don't be mad then.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
You even said back, dog. You said back.
My existence doesn't depend on these motherfuckers.
Word. And it doesn't.
I was there before them. I will be there after them.
We will be there after them. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I love the Back to the City movement. I love that it's the one and only event that hosts hip hop in the way it does. It actually encompasses every element of the game, which is why it should just keep doing what it's doing and not worrying about where the artists are
Nigga,
flying in with helicopters and shit.
I'm the motherfucker who drives to OR Tambo to pick up Onyx,
to pick niggas
up
Sky
Wu-Tang,
Zoo.
to pick up Sky Zoo, to pick up EPMD. I'm that motherfucker.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out, Thug. I'm
Word up.
gonna give you your fucking flowers for that.
Word up.
That's crazy.
Word
That's
up.
insane. That's some fucking dope shit. Let's move on.
The review.
And actually, like half of the cats that you guys have brought in, I've
Yeah.
met them because of you. Like, you guys brought Mob Deep in at some point.
We brought Mob Deep up in this motherfucker before Prodigy
I mean?
died. Rest in peace,
I met
Prodigy.
Prodigy, dog. I met because he was here for Back to the City.
He
Happened
was
to do
here for Back to the
an
City.
interview on my show, and I was like, shit. Like, if it hadn't been for that kind of movement, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have met a Prodigy.
You know.
You know what I mean? So, like, shout out to what you guys are doing. We just need more, shit. We just need more, bro. That's all. I'm
Your
gonna ask for a little bit more.
motherfuckers can downplay our shit, but we're gonna keep doing it.
Nah. It's not. No one's downplaying fucking Back to the City, dog.
I
Don't
don't
get that
give a
wrong.
fuck who
Don't get
does
that
what.
wrong. Don't be
Don't give
touched
a
about
fuck
that.
who does
Ain't
what,
nobody
man.
downplaying
We're doing
Back
our
to the
shit.
City, dog. Nobody downplaying that shit, dog.
Word
All right,
up.
let's move on. What was that? Free period? Episode 1?
Yeah, free period. We on
Let me get back to the schedule. Let me see what we got. Free period. Clothing brands.
boy.
I've heard of Boy, but I don't cover them.
You don't have them.
Nah.
Today you gonna have them. J Stash.
Okay.
J Stash used to be a rapper,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
He was a trouble boy. He once dissed everyone in the industry. Squatter Camp, Pitch Black Afro.
J Stash.
J Stash. J Stash used to be a rapper. He's the owner of the label.
Okay.
Boy, yeah.
Boy is spelled
P-O-Y.
P-O.
P-O-I. Sorry. P-O-I.
Shout out to Cash.
Yeah. P-O-I. That's J Stash's label. J Stash used to be a rapper. He's an old school rapper.
Okay.
He used to rap with Pro Kid and them back in the days.
Okay.
You know, he now has clothing label called Boy. It's a dope label. Check this out.
Sure. Edo. Yakwazi mawuphuze le mbiza yakho uyayishaya ibhithi mfana semzini. Uphethe uJ Stash manje. J Stash. Yayijika lento seyipina like copyright me out J Stash.
I'm trying to make it from the land to the clouds, from the rent to the pound, from my hood to a crowd. Stadium packed with friends screaming loud, everybody screaming out, J Stash coming out. I got the game coming out, every rapper getting out, every rapper getting out, J straighten it out. I got the game coming out, every rapper getting out, every rapper getting out, J straighten it out. Marafani what?
Yeah, man. Shout out to J Stash and the Boy. We still need those clothes,
Yeah, man, send that shit
We can't
through,
be
dog.
here wearing other people's stuff. Come
Cash
on,
time,
J Stash.
cash
Come on, man. You know. Yo, what's next?
Hey, reactions eternal. That's what we do out here. We just review some of the dopest shit that's been out, man. Like,
Yeah.
Be it movies, music, fucking clothing, anything that's dope that's been making waves in our ears and on the streets. This is what the reactions is about, man. And this week, we've reacted to the album. Now we're reacting to the deluxe.
Blxckie
Deluxe.
just dropped Before Now Deluxe.
Can I be real with you?
Be real with me.
I don't listen to deluxe albums.
Hey, man. I think deluxe albums is when the artists think their albums are not doing well. So they need to top up
Yeah. And it's
for
not,
them to do well.
let me tell you, it's not just the artist. Deluxe albums come when the label and everybody behind the artist, not the artist,
Yeah.
everybody behind the artist feels like the album is not doing enough.
But I
So we
think,
need to put out more music.
I think with Blxckie's album, they didn't do enough. Cause
Really?
yes,
No, G.
he had one single. Yeah.
No, but there's gang singles off that shit.
Yes.
There's big time slappers on that. There's also Siga. Siga's a single on its own. It hasn't
They
been pushed
released
yet.
it as a single.
It's gonna probably come. Actually,
No,
it's not now because it's a
no,
deluxe.
but I'm saying before the deluxe, Did they release it as a single?
They fucked up by not releasing that shit as a single.
But
because that could have played on every single radio station.
You can't release a deluxe without before exploiting the album.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So the album had 12 songs. Now the deluxe has 20 songs. That could have been free from the album. You could have released an EP with 8 songs without including the album. But
singles.
Yeah?
Or singles.
Oh, singles. I think that was a stupid move. That was a dumb move to release a deluxe, adding 8 songs to an album with 1 single out.
Okay. When you say it is a stupid move, I haven't bumped it because, like I said, I don't like listening to deluxe albums. But man, let me get to my point. I don't listen to deluxe albums because I just feel like it's just an extra effort from the artist that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Is there hot songs on this new Before Now deluxe? I haven't listened to it. I'm probably not going to.
Yeah.
I won't even lie. When you sent it to me, I was like, cool, we can review it and you're going to tell me about it. But I'm not going to listen to it because I'm still happy with the normal version.
Listen. From the original album with 12 songs to the deluxe with 20 songs, there's nothing new.
Oh, word?
You're not gonna get anything new from Blxckie.
Okay. What are we getting? What are we getting then?
You get the continuation of the album.
So
it still sounds the same.
Yeah.
He even released Mama It's Bad too.
Okay. That's what I'm saying, is he not then growing from the album?
Which is I was expecting Mama It's Good. Now, since I've released the album and I've done this and that, but it's still Mama Is Bad too.
But maybe it's not good though. Maybe he can't write that song yet.
And it didn't change anything from the original release. It still sounds the same. If you like Blxckie's release, you're still gonna like the deluxe because it still sounds the same. There's nothing special.
Yeah.
There was no addition. There's nothing new.
I don't think I need any new music from Blxckie.
If you gave Blxckie 8 out of 10 from his album, it's still 8 out of 10 now on the deluxe. There's nothing new.
Snap. So you can't name a song for me? Name a song. I'm not gonna bump it. I'm not gonna bump the deluxe.
Yeah.
So can you name a song that you remember off the deluxe?
I think there's.
Do you want to play something? Do you want to play something
I
for
don't
people
know
to hear?
where my phone is.
But do you want to play something
You
for
have
people
my
to hear?
phone there.
You can check it out here, fam.
Yeah, I'll tell you. There's
Check it out here. Check it out here.
Shit,
Keep
my
it
phone
there.
is off.
What you want, Spotify?
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go to Blxckie. Blxckie Deluxe.
Go to Blxckie. I'll tell you, there's only one song that impressed me.
Oh snap! Now I'm playing the damn album. Okay. All right. Blxckie Deluxe, nah?
Deluxe, yeah.
It's on Spotify.
It's everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, man. I bought the album on iTunes.
Okay. Let me do this. I'm struggling a little bit. I want to go to the new one, so I need to go to him as an artist.
Yes.
Right.
And
you can't find songs that you're saying. I know my homie is liking Uppity right now.
That they stand out. You know, I love Blxckie, man. Don't get it twisted. I love Before Now album.
Sorry, but I'm actually struggling to find the Before Now album.
Do your thing. But what I'm saying is,
there we go.
The deluxe.
Yeah, here's the deluxe, boy. Nah, yeah, done.
Okay, the deluxe.
Let me actually see what he left out and what he kept in this shit. Sorry, I'm not gonna go check this out because I'm angry.
Okay.
So he's still got the same songs as the last album.
He still got the same.
And then he's got Mama It's Bad too. God Body is new. God
Body. That's the only song that's worth mentioning. That's the only song that's dope on the deluxe.
Word.
God Body.
This is too many songs for a deluxe also. Like I can't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new songs.
Yes, he's singing and doing all that shit. But the rap song where he's spitting is God Body.
God Body. All right, I'm gonna pump that.
That's the only song worth listening to on the deluxe.
Yeah. No,
God Body.
Rashid, this is one thing I need to say, ne?
Yeah.
And this goes out to all the artists. I'm tired of hearing y'all drop me throwaway music, bro. Like, the shit that you made in your studio and you felt like was trash, why are you giving it to me, dog?
Bruh,
Like,
listen.
why do I need to bump that shit?
The original album had 12 songs. And the deluxe has 20 songs. I'm saying those 8 songs could have been an EP.
No, like
Stand alone, an EP. Stand
don't
alone.
drop that shit. If it didn't make it onto the album, let it slide. Go make some new shit that's relevant for that time. Fuck this deluxe shit, bruh. Fuck the deluxe shit.
God Body is the only song worthy speaking about.
Okay, I see that. So
Yeah,
eight
God
singles.
Body.
8 singles. We
Everything else still sounds like
because it's still the same
before
album.
now. Yeah, still. If you gave Blxckie 8 out of 10, it's still 8 out of 10.
I'm
if you
taking
gave
it
it
down.
6 out of 10, it's still 6 out of 10.
Nah, I'm taking it down, bro.
Yeah.
You disappoint me as an artist when you've got good music out and then you feel the need to show me more, and the more is just not dope.
Yeah, the more is not
the
good
more
enough.
It's your throwaway shit that you didn't feel like should have been on the first album. Now you're giving it to me to make some change? Nah, G. I ain't buying
Blxckie Deluxe.
that. I ain't buying it.
Blxckie Deluxe from Rashid K is 7 out of 10.
I haven't bumped it yet, so I can't really rate it per se.
Yeah.
But I like the album on its own, so that still remains an 8, like we gave it the last time. But the fact that there's a deluxe out just pisses me off, man. I don't feel like artists need to drop deluxes. If anything, give me 2 of those deluxe
He
songs
even
on your new album.
He haven't done anything yet. Like he dropped one single, yeah. And then before giving us more, he drops a deluxe.
There's no need for that, bro.
There's no need for that, man.
Give me some more fucking
You know
turn
what I'm
up
saying?
bangers. Turn me up in the club. Get on the charts like we spoke about earlier. I love Blxckie. I think he's a talented dude.
Yeah.
He's really dope. But I just feel like he gave us some of his throwaways on the deluxe. And
OG Samke, Rashid K, we out of this motherfucker.
don't need no throwaways. Don't play me that shit. Let's get out of here, Sheed. I'll see you next week, fam.